Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Lance from NerfThis.TV again. Today we're having a look at this, the Razer Blackwidow Tournament Edition Chroma version 2 mechanical keyboard. The only thing different with this one and previous versions is this one has the new yellow switches. I'm quite a big fan of the smaller keyboards. The previous keyboard that I had was the Logitech G series, which is also one of these smaller keyboards like this without a number pad on the side. And really, I mean, unless you're in a business where you're punching numbers quite a bit, nobody really uses those anyway, especially not for gaming. So as people like unboxings, here's my version of a 5-second unboxing, close to 5 seconds unboxing. I've used these types of keyboards for a while now. I decided to give this a go because of the yellow switches. My previous keyboard was very clicky, very loud, so if I happened to be recording, say, something on my computer and talking over it at the same time, you would hear this distinctive click, 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 click in the background, obviously from the mechanical keyboard. So what I've done with this one is meant to be stealth, so not as clicky, well, still clicky but not as loud, let's put it that way. So let's have a look at it and see if that is in fact true. The keyboard itself comes with your standard very loud Chroma key make waves or heat maps or whatever the case you may ever want to do with lights. This can do it. However, it's not first and foremost on my list. That's just a nice to have, and the ability to obviously see my keys at night when in a room that's slightly darker is always good. The keyboard itself's footprint is not that big, obviously because it doesn't have the keypad on the side, and it has two little legs. As with most of these keyboards, if you want to increase the angle that you're busy typing at. It also comes with this nifty cushioned handrest, wrist rest, whatever you want to call it. It's something that you don't really think about, but when you get one with a nice cushioned one like this, it is very nice to use it and very comfortable, obviously. As far as the clicky goes, here's a quick test on the actual clickiness of it. It does seem to be quieter, although it's definitely still a mechanical keyboard and it's definitely still going to have the clicks, but it does seem a lot better. The Razer Synapse software that you use to obviously configure these types of things and update the firmware and all that lovely stuff it's okay. I found on one of the other products that I use of Razer's, the Orb Weaver, that it's finicky in some ways, so it won't keep settings. If I use, say for instance, a Shift 1 as a key binding to one of the keys, then it'll keep reverting back to 1 for some reason and remove the shift. So there is that. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but it can be a bit finicky, but it does seem to work. I mean, basically all you're using it for is to update your drivers and set your lighting, because there's nothing really on here that you want to configure for a macro key or anything like that. The Razer keyboard comes with what I thought was quite good, is one of the few keyboards that I've had that has a detachable cable. So if your cable ever, or your connection ever breaks on the cable itself, you can actually replace the cable instead of the whole keyboard like most keyboards would have to do if you did break them. It's a braided cable, so in theory it should last a lot longer and not tangle quite as much. If you like this quick look at the Razer Blackwidow Tournament Edition Chroma, then please feel free to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye.